I'm so excited for tomorrow's camping trip. I wonder if Daddy's getting stuff ready too.
Amelia, you're excited, huh? But remember, once it gets dark in the woods, it can be dangerous, so be careful.
I know, but I'll be fine since Daddy's with me. Tomorrow we're making hot dogs.
Hot dogs, huh? Sounds fun. Just make sure you're super careful with the fire.
Got it. I hope Daddy doesn't forget anything. There's a lot to bring, like the tent and the mats, right?
Did you double check the gear? I'll go over it again in the morning, but you should take another look at your stuff too.
I did. I packed a change of clothes and some snacks in my backpack, and my water bottle's filled up too.
Good job. Just don't eat too much or your stomach will hurt. Even outdoors, you need to take care of yourself.
Okay, I'm really excited to make the hot dogs. Daddy said he's going to help me too.
That's nice. You two can work together. Just don't let it burn.
Got it. Mummy, you don't need to worry. Everything will be fine.
I'm glad to hear that, but remember, always keep an eye on your surroundings in the woods.
Yeah, I'll be careful. As long as I'm with Daddy, it's an adventure, so I'm not scared.
That's the spirit. Having fun is important, but be careful. If you get lost or hurt, the fun's over.
I know. I'll wake up early tomorrow.
Good girl. Make sure to eat breakfast too so you'll have plenty of energy for the trip.
Okay, but Mummy, you're not coming because of work, right?
That's right. I have to work, but you enjoy the time with Daddy.
Okay, I will, and I'll do my best to make the hot dogs.
That's great, Amelia. Just be safe and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I love you, Mummy.
I love you too. Now let's get some sleep so you're ready for tomorrow. Good night, Amelia.
Good night, Mummy. I'm going to go on an adventure in my dreams too. Mommy! Mommy!
Huh? Amelia? What's wrong? What happened?
Mommy, I don't know what to do.
Amelia, calm down and tell me what happened.
Mommy, please help me. I got lost in the mountains. I don't know which way to go and I'm scared.
Weren't you camping with Daddy right now? How did this even happen?
Daddy suddenly went off somewhere.
Wait a second, are you serious? Did you try calling him?
Yeah, I called over and over, but he never picked up. I've got signal, so I think his phone's just off.
I tried calling too, but it's no good. You're at the campground, right? Isn't there an office or other people around?
There's no one. Daddy said this is a secret spot. No one else comes here.
I see. I can't believe he'd bring you to a place like that.
I waited for him for a long time, but he never came back. I got worried and went looking, but instead I ended up getting lost.
Still, you can't just wander off. That's dangerous.
But I was really scared. I waited and waited, but Daddy just never came back.
Unbelievable. What kind of father leaves his 8-year-old daughter alone in the woods like that?
Mommy, what should I do?
Calm down, Amelia. Tell me what you can see around you. Is there a road, a big building, anything you can use as a landmark?
Just trees. Everywhere looks the same. I can't see any way out.
I can see your location from here, so I'm calling the police right now. That's why you absolutely can't move from there, okay?
Do I really have to just sit here in this creepy place all alone? Even the sound of the wind is echoing weirdly. It's super scary.
Even if an animal comes near you, don't move. Don't look it in the eye and just stay as quiet as you can.
Oh no, even imagining that freaks me out. I feel like I'm going to cry.
I know you're scared, but it's okay now. Help's already on the way. Do you still have battery left? If your phone dies, it'll be a problem, so let's save a little power while we talk.
Yeah, there's still some left. I charged it all the way before coming.
Okay, that's great. Until the police get there, let's chat a little to take your mind off things. You were excited about cooking hot dogs at camp, right? Did you get to make them?
No, I didn't.
Really? Why not?
Before that, Daddy went off somewhere with some woman I don't even know. He just left me behind.
What? He just left you there? What do you mean?
It looked like they were arguing or something. I thought maybe she was from his work, but I really don't know.
Maybe she was. But right now, what matters most is that you're safe.
Maybe he forgot about me and just went to work.
No way. I bet he's back by now, desperately searching for you. So just stay calm and wait. You'll be fine.
Then maybe I should try to go back.
No, Amelia, you absolutely cannot move. If you change locations, the police won't be able to find you, right? And I'm depending on your voice to know you're okay too.
You're right. Okay, I'll wait here.
You didn't get hurt, did you? You feeling okay?
Well, earlier I slipped and fell. My knee scraped up and it won't stop bleeding, but I don't have a band-aid.
It's alright, just stay calm. Do you have a towel or a handkerchief?
Yeah, I've got one in my backpack.
Okay, place the handkerchief on your knee and keep it pressed down as tightly as you can. It'll hurt a little, but that should stop the bleeding.
But my handkerchief will get dirty. It's my favorite one.
Don't worry about that. If it gets ruined, Mommy will buy you an even cuter one.
Okay, I'll try pressing it now.
That's my girl. You're fine. Nothing to be scared of. Until the police get there, I'll keep talking with you, so you don't feel like you're alone.
Aren't they here yet? It feels like forever.
I'm pretty sure they're on their way. Want to hop on a video call? If you see my face, maybe you'll feel a little better.
Yeah, but Mommy, aren't you at work today? Won't you get in trouble for being on the phone at the office?
Amelia, don't worry about that. What matters more to me than work is that you're safe. The most important thing is knowing you're okay.
Thanks. I'm hungry. I just want to go home.
Hang in there a little longer, Amelia. You can do it. What the hell were you thinking? You call yourself a father? This is unbelievable. What's your problem? Are you even thinking about your child at all? What the hell are you doing? What's with you all of a sudden? Your phone was completely unreachable, and when it finally rang, you didn't even bother to pick up. I called you over and over. My phone was off. I was in the middle of work. I didn't notice. Why are you so mad? Don't play dumb with me. Your daughter came back from that camping trip covered in blood. What? You abandoned Amelia just to sneak off with some other woman? You're disgusting. Calm down. What are you talking about? You're still going to act clueless? Do you have any idea how terrified Amelia was, lost in the mountains? She was crying, saying you were gone. I was at work today, putting in overtime. What? What are you talking about? You were packing for the camping trip yesterday. You loaded the car with the tent and all the gear.
After you left for work this morning, my boss called me. He suddenly handed me an important job. I didn't know what to do about Amelia, but she said she could stay home alone. I hesitated, but I just left her at home with some cash. She could buy snacks if she wanted, and I figured it'd be fine for a little while. I know it was wrong, but she promised not to leave the house. And I locked the door from the outside, so I thought she'd be safe. I told her we'd definitely go camping next week instead.
You seriously expect me to buy that? Stop insulting my intelligence.
If you don't believe me, call my office. There are other people here too. Ask them if I showed up. Wouldn't that be proof enough for you?
Fine, I'll do it, since you're so confident. Just wait, you'll realize there's no way out of this.
I can't believe I'm being yelled at and accused without even getting a chance to explain. You really don't trust me, do you?
Looks like you really are at the office. I even heard your coworker's voice on the phone.
See, I told you, I'm not lying.
The police checked the campground, but they said there was no camping gear there, nothing at all.
Of course not. We didn't go. Why would I need to pack anything up?
Or maybe you scrambled to clean everything up. Knowing you, you'd hide it all.
The gear's still in the car. Go look for yourself if you don't believe me.
So you're saying Amelia lied? Why would she do that? She's just a little kid, desperately crying out for help, and her own parents are doubting her? That's just wrong.
I don't know. I'm confused too. Maybe she just wanted attention from us, you know?
How could Amelia get all the way out to some place you can only reach by highway on her own? She was actually injured and the police had to rescue her.
Don't put this all on me. Is she okay? That's the only thing I care about.
We're at the hospital right now. When we got here, she was still shaking and looking terrified. The bleeding stopped, so the injury itself isn't too bad. But they're checking her thoroughly just in case. She still hasn't stopped trembling. Maybe it's shock, but I'm really worried. They might even keep her overnight, just to be safe.
I knew it. I knew this was going to happen one day.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ivy, it's because you keep working at some job that makes you go in even on weekends.
What? Are you serious right now? We agreed on both of us working, didn't we? Nobody could have predicted today's situation, and you're blaming me for this?
That's exactly why. This is what happens. If you had just stayed home, none of this would have happened.
Now you're saying this? You just want to dump the blame on me to dodge responsibility, huh? How nice for you. A man just says I'm working and everything's forgiven, right? Meanwhile, women get stuck carrying the load at home and at work. How's that fair?
Every mom out there manages it. You're just being spoiled.
Every mom? Who exactly are you talking about? Go ahead, bring them here and show me.
I've been thinking about this for a while. To be honest, I don't want Amelia being raised by such a headstrong, sometimes careless mother like you.
What? Where the hell is this coming from?
I just think Amelia'd be better off with someone softer, someone who's more devoted to her husband and child. That'd be better for her.
Did you just call me unfit to be a mother? How dare you?
Can't help it. It's the truth. You can't deny it.
And you? You think you've been the perfect father? Being a parent means messing up, learning, and growing along the way, right?
But you can't do it. You're not qualified to be a mom. That's all there is to it.
That's awful. So who's qualified then? Tell me exactly who you mean.
I don't know.
But the way you said it earlier, it sounded like you already had someone else in mind.
That's ridiculous. That's not what I meant at all. I work my ass off, going back and forth between home and the office every single day, and you dare accuse me of that? That right there, that attitude, that's your problem.
This isn't the time for us to be fighting. Right now, we need to dig into why Amelia ended up in this situation.
Leave that to the cops. Stop making a scene.
No, I think your behavior is suspicious. You might feel safe now that you've got an alibi, but don't get too comfortable. I will uncover the truth, so you'd better be ready.
Cut it out. Do you really think I'd put my own daughter in danger? Keep throwing out baseless accusations and I'll sue you.
Go right ahead. I've never been in court in my entire life. So, honestly, I'm kind of curious to see how it'll all play out.
How's Amelia doing? I have the right to know, don't I? I'm worried about her too.
Excuse me? Before you go on about your right to know, maybe think about what you should have done in the first place.
Is Amelia still in the hospital? You ignored me all this time, won't even tell me which hospital, and won't let me see her. You don't have that right.
Shut up, just shut up. Are you more worried about your pride than your kid's safety?
What did you just say?
We found proof you were at the campsite.
I wasn't there, I swear I wasn't.
Amelia lost part of her memory from the fear and shock, but she recorded a video of you arguing with that woman.
Huh? Why would she do that?
She thought your co-workers might yell at you, so she filmed it. She wanted to prove that you really did go camping with her on your day off, and that you weren't the one at fault. She wanted to make it clear it was that woman who was in the wrong, so she kept the video.
Why would she go that far?
She did it to protect you. She filmed the tent, the table, even the scenery around. Thinking that if she left proof you really went camping, everything would be okay.
I don't get it.
She just did her best to think it through in her own little way. It doesn't need to make sense. She just wanted to do what she could for you, out of love.
I see.
And when I watched that video, I recognized the woman's face from somewhere.
You're imagining things.
No, I knew I'd seen her before, but I couldn't place it, and it kept bothering me.
There's no way you'd know her.
But then I remembered. She was the planner from our wedding venue.
That was years ago. You must be misremembering.
Maybe, but even though it took me a long time to recall, I'm absolutely certain it was her. I even showed a screenshot to the staff at the venue and they said, "Yeah, that's Alice Green. She used to work here." They confirmed it.
You actually went that far? I never thought you'd go to those lengths.
So what, you've been seeing her since back then?
Well, yes and no. It's complicated.
Cut the crap and answer straight. The conversation was recorded. There's proof.
No way. We kept our distance most of the time.
You were out in the middle of nowhere, where sound carries. You two were yelling so loud it was impossible not to hear.
I can't believe it was recorded.
You kept telling her, "I'll divorce my wife soon." You dragged that out for years, and of course she held a grudge.
Yeah, that's true. But for me, it was just an excuse. I never seriously planned on divorcing you.
You told her things weren't working out at home. But then you go and spend your weekends camping with your family? So when she found out, she lost it and came after you, huh?
Yeah, I never thought she'd snap like that.
She was yelling, "Where's your wife? Stop hiding and come out." If she's got business with me, tell her I'll come anytime.
No, don't. If you provoke her, who knows what she'll do next?
If she managed to track you down at the campsite, doesn't that mean she planted some kind of GPS on you?
Yeah, looks like it. She always seemed sweet and kind. But I never knew she could be that jealous.
Helping with people's wedding while secretly trying to steal the groom? What trash. I should have seen it from the start. People warned you, but you ignored them. That's on you.
I couldn't break it off. I just kept dragging it out, running away.
You lied to me and Amelia for years, and now you're acting like a victim? If you want, go ahead and pick that crazy woman. We've got nothing to do with you anymore.
You're saying divorce? You're really set on this?
Isn't that what you wanted? You said you wanted a softer woman who'd dote on you. Go find your happiness.
The thing is, ever since that campsite, she's like a different person. No smiles, no kindness, she's just constantly attacking me.
She didn't change. That's who she really was all along.
Maybe you're right. If that's true, then damn. But maybe it's too late now.
Listen, let me tell you something. Women never show their true colors until they've locked in what they're after. And you men aren't much different, right? You play nice, crack jokes, make us feel safe. And once you've got us hooked, you stop feeding and caring. When things get tough, you clam up. When you're in a good mood, you toss out scraps of kindness.
Still, she's changed too much. She used to be quiet and reserved. Now she lashes out, curses, bosses me around. It's just awful.
That's because you strung her along for years, keeping her as your backup girl. All those years of her swallowing resentment and frustration, now she's got no reason to hide her real self anymore. So accept it. You brought this on yourself.
Compared to her, you're so much better, Ivy. Actually, you really are the better woman. I was wrong about everything. Please, I'm begging you, let's try again.
Save that nonsense for hell. Instead, answer me this. When Amelia went missing, did you honestly search for her?
I mean, I looked around the woods and the road nearby, but...
Just looked around? What parent stops there? A real parent doesn't quit after a quick glance. Even if the sun sets, even if it's pouring rain, they'd beg anyone for help. They'd risk everything to find their kid. But you worried about how it would look if it was your fault. And ran off to work, putting your company before your daughter.
How do you even know that?
That day, you made a call, didn't you? At first, your female coworker picked up.
Yeah, I think it was Amy.
I asked her when exactly did you show up at work? And she said, just a little while ago.
That had to be a mistake on her part.
Mistake? Even speeding down the highway, it's nearly half a day away. You can't even picture that distance? Look at a map, it's obvious. Or check the toll pass history, it's all right there. You abandoned your daughter in the woods with no idea where she was. Then, terrified of your wife and the cops tearing into you, you spun a desperate lie. And now you want to look away from that truth and talk about starting over? Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry, I was scared.
I saw a video of an elephant stuck in the mud, calling out for help. Other elephants couldn't do it, so it cried out until humans came to save its friend. Why don't you go apprentice under that elephant, learn a little about a parent's heart and courage?
What if she'd been swept away in the river? What if wild animals had attacked her? Considering those possibilities, I just kept telling myself it wasn't me, I had nothing to do with it. And ran away.
Did it ever cross your mind that the truth would come out sooner or later?
I figured that if I created an alibi for myself, no one would trust the little kid's voice. I really believed that. I never thought in a million years she'd actually record it, and that evidence would stick around.
You're really pathetic. A foolish and worthless piece of trash. It's not even worth my time to describe you.
I know, I was wrong, completely. I regret it from the bottom of my heart. But Amelia's safe, isn't she?
What? You call that regret? Your words and your attitude don't even match.
I mean, if something had actually happened to her, then sure, I'd get why you're furious. But she came home alive, so...
Amelia hasn't been the same since that day. She's terrified of the dark now. She can't even sleep unless the bedroom light is left on.
What?
That night in the woods burned into her mind, and now every time it gets dark, she starts shaking. With a tiny voice, almost crying, she asks me, "Mummy, can I leave the light on?" And you still dare to say she's safe? Don't you dare! You don't even realize the scars your irresponsibility left on her.
I'm sorry.
Leave with that crazy woman of yours. Stay ensnared and choked. Experiencing every day under someone's vigilant watch. That's the price of chasing freedom. Now it's too late. There's no place for you in this family anymore.
Please, don't say that. I screwed up, but...
Honestly, the fact that you couldn't fully sever ties means that life with me and Amelia was significant to you, more than anything else.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what? That life, you'll never get it back. It's gone like smoke, and all that's left are scars and regret.
So, it's really over? There's not even a little hope?
You think I'd ever take back a man who only crawls home after finally realizing that the woman he chased was rotten? Not a chance.
Alright, I'll leave you. Thanks for everything.
Stop right there. Don't you dare think you get to bow out gracefully. That's way too convenient.
What?
You're getting arrested for child abandonment.
Are you kidding me? That's a joke, right?
The police are coming to take your statement once Amelia's well enough. I can't wait.
You'd really make your daughter's father a criminal? That'll destroy her.
She doesn't have a father, not really. A so-called father like you only does harm.
I'll lose my job. Please, don't do this. I'll lose everything.
Oh, it won't stop there. I'll be demanding damages, property division, and full child support, down to the last cent. So sit tight and get ready.
So, it really is just about the money in the end. That's all you want.
That's right. At the end of the day, it's about money. Because after betraying our trust, the only thing you've got left to give is cash.
What?
Money never hurts when it comes to surviving. And from here on, Amelia's going to need a lot more for her education, for therapy, for her healing. I'll strip you down to the bone if I have to, so be ready to sacrifice everything.
Are you serious? You're a demon.
Amelia's still in deep shock right now. Until her heart calms down, she won't hear a word about the divorce. So don't you dare try to force contact. If you do, I'll call the police immediately.
So it's pointless to resist anymore.
And if you even think about meeting her without permission, I'll be on the phone with my lawyer and the cops in a heartbeat.
So that's a threat, huh?
Not a threat, it's a reality. This is the end. Don't ever let me see you again. In the end, Elijah was arrested for child abandonment. Since it wasn't a crime that carried just a fine, he was sentenced to a full year in prison without hesitation. Once released, he still had damages to pay, so I'm sure he was counting down the days until then. His partner, excited that she would finally have Elijah after a year, eagerly gave $30,000 and waited for that day with stars in her eyes. But when he got out, he ditched her without a second thought. I couldn't help but laugh when I heard. After all those visits and care packages she sent while he was locked up, for him to turn his back the moment he was free. What a cowardly, pathetic jerk. I almost felt bad for her, so I gave her his address, phone number, and workplace. Helping her chase that eternal love felt like I was being far too kind. As for Amelia, she's doing much better now. She can finally sleep without leaving the light on in her room. And I'm so relieved that what happened didn't leave a permanent scar. From here on out, I want to make lots of happy memories together with her. Honestly, even I can feel my mind starting to calm down. I've been hanging out with friends, trying out new hobbies. And slowly but surely, I'm adding some color back into my life.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.